Imagine this. You sit down at your desk with full motivation. You open your book and tell yourself, today I'm going to study seriously. But within 5 minutes your phone vibrates. Just one notification. Your brain says, let me check it for a second. One message becomes two become an Instagram scroll, and suddenly you're watching random reels. 30 minutes later you realize you haven't studied anything. Sound familiar? Don't worry. You're not lazy and your brain isn't broken. The real problem is your system. And today I'm going to show you an anti-distraction system that can turn you into a focus machine. Because focus is not about trying harder. It's about creating the right setup. Most students think their problem is focus. They say, I can't concentrate. But the real problem is the environment around them. Your phone is next to you, notifications keep popping up, and your laptop has 10 tabs open. Your brain keeps seeing small invitations to escape. Ignoring those distractions again and again drains your mental energy. Eventually your brain gives up and you fall into a rabbit hole. That's why the first rule of deep focus is simple. Don't fight distractions, remove them. Step 1 is what I call the anti-distraction bubble. Imagine creating a small world where distractions don't exist. Your phone shouldn't be on your desk. In fact, it shouldn't even be in the same room. When the phone is far away, the urge to check it drops instantly. You can also use apps like Forest or Freedom that block distracting apps while you study. And before starting, tell your family or roommates you're going into monk mode. That means no interruptions unless it's really important. Once this bubble is created, something interesting happens. Your brain finally relaxes and starts focusing. Now let's talk about study stamina. Many students try studying for 4 hours straight. But after 20 or 30 minutes their brain gets tired. That's because your brain works in natural energy cycles. One of the best patterns is the 52-17 rule. Study with full focus for 52 minutes, then take a 17-minute break. During those 52 minutes you give your complete attention to the task. No phone, no multitasking. Then take a real break, stretch, drink water, walk around. Just don't open social media. Otherwise your break turns into another distraction trap. Another powerful rule is the one-tab rule. Many people believe they are good at multitasking, but research shows the opposite. What we call multitasking is actually task switching, and it can reduce productivity by up to 40%. So the solution is simple: one subject, one tab, one mission. If you're studying biology, then biology should be the only thing on your screen. Turn on full screen mode and remove all other tabs. Focus also depends on how well you fuel your brain. Your brain is like an engine, it needs the right fuel to work well. Stay hydrated and keep water near you. Even mild dehydration can reduce concentration. For snacks choose things like nuts, fruits, or dark chocolate instead of sugary food that causes energy crashes. Coffee can help too, but only in moderation. 1 cup improves alertness, but too much caffeine can lead to anxiety and fatigue later. Another underrated focus hack is specific goals. Many students say, I'll study math today. But that's too vague. Your brain needs a clear finish line. Instead say something like, I will complete chapter 3 and solve 10 problems before 5 p.m. This simple change gives your brain direction and makes it much easier to start. Even with all these strategies, distractions will still happen sometimes. And that's completely normal. Focus is not a switch, it's a muscle. Every time your mind wanders and you bring it back to the task, you strengthen that muscle. Instead of feeling frustrated, treat it as training. Over time your ability to concentrate becomes stronger. There's also a hidden superpower most people ignore, the ability to tolerate boring work. In today's world everything is designed to entertain you. But the people who succeed are the ones who can sit with boring tasks longer than others. They review, practice, and repeat until they master the concept. That consistency is what creates real progress. This leads to an important truth: discipline beats motivation. Motivation feels great but it's unreliable. Some days you feel excited, other days you don't. But systems create consistency. When your environment supports focus and your goals are clear, you don't need to depend on motivation anymore. So let's quickly recap the system. First, create an anti-distraction bubble and keep your phone away. Second, follow the 52-17 study rule. Third, use the one-tab rule to avoid multitasking. Fourth, fuel your brain with water, good snacks, and moderate caffeine. Fifth, set specific goals for each study session. And finally, treat focus like a muscle that grows stronger with practice. If you apply this system consistently, studying becomes easier and more productive. You spend less time fighting distractions and more time actually learning. Over time the results compound, chapters finish faster, concepts become clearer, and confidence grows. The difference between average students and top performers often isn't intelligence. It's their ability to control attention. In a world full of distractions, focus has become one of the most valuable skills you can develop. Every time you ignore a notification and return to your work, you are training your brain to become stronger. So next time you sit down to study, don't just rely on motivation. Build your system. Put your phone away, set your timer, choose one clear task, and start. At first your brain may resist, but after a few minutes something amazing happens. The noise fades, distractions disappear, and you enter deep focus. And once you experience that state, you'll realize something surprising. Focus isn't painful. Focus is freeing. It helps you finish your work faster and enjoy your free time without guilt. So start today. Build your anti-distraction bubble. Follow the focus system. Train your attention. Because in the end, you don't need more motivation. You just need a better system. And now you have E1.